So, starting off the tier list for season 1, I don't know what it's called. It's just called season 1, right? Of the new season of Overwatch. I will start with the first hero on this list here. We have Tracer. Tracer, traditionally, she goes through a lot of buffs and nerfs. And right now, I wouldn't say she's at her strongest, but she's not bad. A tier? I'm feeling a solid B tier on Tracer. No, I lied. Tracer's good. Tracer's A tier. Because I feel like the pros are still running her, but also she's just like, if you're a good Tracer, she's not a bad hero to pick for sure. All right, next we have Reba, the Reaper hero. He comes from the sides. Where would Reaper be right now? I feel like for a long time in Overwatch 1, Reaper was just kind of an F tier hero, and he slowly crept up to like being average. And right now, I wouldn't say he's above average. He's not a bad hero. I think Reaper's a B tier. He's not a bad hero at all. Just TP in, shotgun from the sides, rinse and repeat. Pretty easy hero to get shit done with. Widowmaker. Now, Widowmaker, I think, is a broken hero. But she's a niche hero is the thing. Like, you're not going to play Widow on every map and get good results. So I feel like I want to make this tier list based off, like, how good is this hero in general. And so you don't want to Widow every map unless they're rage hacking. So she's more like, in general, as much as I like to put her in S tier so she gets nerfed, she's probably like C tier. No, I take it back. She's not C tier. She's B tier. Reason being, she's so good at what she does. She is so good at what she does. Even though she's like situational, you don't want to play her on every map, every situation, she's really good at what she does. The best even. Which is one-shotting people from across the map. Next up, we have Pharah. Pharah's Pharah. I think she's also just a good hero. Nothing crazy. She's not like Tracer where you want to run her everywhere, but she's also not bad. She's strong. Very good hero. We'll do all the DPS first. I feel like that would make things a little more, have a better flow. Let me move all the DPS together real quick. All right, next up, Hanzo. How are we feeling about Hanzo, chat? You know, if you go to the website and you look at the stats, I think I remember him weirdly having like the highest win rate, given it was a couple days into the new patch. But he had a crazy win rate. I'm not going to base it off of that, but I thought that was interesting. I think he's also a B tier hero because, like, again, it comes down to the player. Like, if you're actually cracked at Hanzo, this guy's a menace. He's just one-shotting. He's so good, but you have to be cracked at Hanzo, otherwise you're throwing. Easy to do nothing on Hanzo. Yeah, not much else to say. Good hero. Sojourn, I feel like there's been a very, very small window of time where Sojourn's actually been bad in Overwatch 2. Otherwise, this hero's always been good. He's not a bad hero at all. A tier, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to put her in A tier. But, like, if we're talking this season, is she A tier this season? You know what, screw it. We'll put her in A tier just because she's very similar to Tracer in that regard. It's just, like, it's kind of hard for Sojourn to be a bad pick, I think. All right, next up, Torbjorn. I don't feel like Torbjorn does anything very good right now. Like, normally I'd put Torb in B tier, but I feel like for some reason he's not very hot at this moment. So I kind of want to put him in C tier. I'm trying to use more logic and reasoning to explain why that is, but let me think. Oh, there's shields. That's one thing, which I guess we'll get into that in a bit. The Domina shield. The Jetpack Cat shenanigans. What other new heroes are there? Yeah, I feel like he doesn't really do anything magical against the new heroes, and that might be his problem. Not a good patch for him, perhaps. But he's not terrible. He's still good. I put him in C tier. Emery. I've been playing this hero a lot this season, so I feel like I've got some kind of good developed opinion on him. And that is that he is... Wait. He's C tier. Now, if we're going off stats, he's even worse. He might be D tier, but I think he's C tier. And the reason why is his damage isn't doing very well compared to like Soldier 76, Cass. He also doesn't do the long range stuff like Ashe or Widowmaker does or Hanzo. So he doesn't exactly excel in a more general sense. He can win versus Soldier and Cass in certain scenarios, but like I feel like right now doing damage is getting those numbers out is kind of important, and he doesn't really do it like those guys do. So I'm giving him a C tier. Next up, Onron. How good is Onron? I want to clarify that this tier list is it's kind of mostly with 5v5 in mind, but I wouldn't imagine things are too different in 6v6 with only a few exceptions, Onron being one of them. I think this hero in 6v6 would be a solid B tier. This is a good hero in 6v6 because of all the AoE abilities. It's just so good. It's so easy to get Ignite, farm the tanks, and whatnot. But I don't think she's that good. I think she's also C tier. She's too gimmicky because of the whole Ignite thing. So I'm going to go throw her in D tier. If you go by stats, Torb is D tier. Yeah. We're not going by stats. We're going off of like how good I think it is to play the character right now. If you decide to get good at the character. But yeah, Onron, C tier. She just like, she's not crazy. Like any of the other flankers, I feel like are just better than Onron right now. But she's not unwinnably terrible. So we'll keep her in C tier. By the way, this D tier might end up being empty for a bit. I feel like we might end up merging the tiers here eventually. But anyways, next up, Venture. How good is Venture? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen a lot of Ventures. Again, another one of those heroes that I feel like are way better in 6v6. But in the good old 5v5s, I don't think Venture... I feel like compared to last season, Venture's kind of fallen off a little bit. Like before, I'd say B tier. But I feel like right now, Venture's also C tier. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna plop Venture in here. I don't think that's a very good hero right now. All right, next up, we have Freya. Freya is a really annoying hero to play against. She's really annoying to play against, but if you're actually really good at Freya, I don't think she's a bad hero. Like I know she's... I keep referring to stats, but she's traditionally underperformed, but she's a good hero. I'm gonna throw her in B tier. I don't think she's A tier. She's not flexible like that, where you can play her in most scenarios, but like you can whip her out in the B tier, and you can definitely beat the heroes in this tier. You can even sometimes beat the tiers in A tier. Like she's got a good point to get used. Put her in B. Vendetta, my goat. What do you mean by look at stats? They have a website for win rates. Vendetta, right? So are we gonna say S tier? I mean, Vendetta's been she hasn't stopped being good for a while. No. Hear me out. This is gonna be the hot take of the tier list. All right, Vendetta is overrated. I don't think she deserves to be an S tier. I know. Maybe I got a soft spot for Vendetta, having mained her myself. But I think there's a little bit of like people are making her out to be worse than she is. Like I don't think she's way better than these heroes in A tier, for example. I think what the problem is, she might just be too easy. But I'm gonna put her in A tier. That's how I feel personally. I don't think she's S tier. S tier is like so broken. It's a problem. We gotta nerf this hero ASAP. I think there's a bit of like the community is just traumatized by Vendetta at this point. That's what I think. So yeah, hot take of the day. Echo. Personally, I feel like Echo isn't that great. Like they've been buffing her and all, but I do not feel like she's a strong pick. Echo seems to be a pro pick. Are they actually picking her in pro? I don't know. Personally, I just don't think she belongs in B tier. I'm gonna put her in C. Something's off about her. She just I feel like Venture. I was gonna call her Vendetta, Venture, Echo. I feel like the problem with Echo is she's too committal for her kills. Like she has to go in for her kills to get in range with Beam, and that's just not good. It's just not good. Her ult carries her. Yeah, I don't think she's great. She's too blue, that too. So we're putting her in C tier. That's how I feel. Mei. How good is Mei in this economy? Mei in this economy is a... I think she's also a C tier hero. B for sure? I don't think so. No. What does she do against Domina right now? She doesn't do anything against Domina. Except for Mei ulter, I guess. I feel like Mei's C tier. Good old C. Not very strong, not very bad. All right, next up, we got Ashe. Ashe Gaming. Ashe also feels really... She feels pretty powerful this season. He's rage bait. I'm rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting. I want to put Ashe in A tier, but I'm going to put her top of B tier. Again, another one I can't really explain. It's just one of those things that you could feel. You just feel that Ashe is doing a lot right now. And I'm seeing her a lot too. As an Emery player, it's like, shit, they have an Ashe. I wish I would have banned Ashe. Which normally I'd never want to ban Ashe. But since I'm playing Emery, it's like, I want to ban that hero. Bob OP, so true. Let me lower the music a smidge. There we go. Sombra. How good is Sombra now? Sombra's just not that good. I feel like I need to get rid of D tier at this point. Chat, how good is Sombra? I almost want to put her in D tier. I kind of want to put her in D tier. I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking. I'm processing. Yeah, she's going in D tier. Sombra's not good right now. You know what? I feel like there's still some DPS to get through, but I need to put this tank pick so that it explains a lot of my picks here. Domina is S tier. She throws up a wall. So now the question is, can these DPS flank effectively and get shit done? Sombra's a good flanker, but I just feel like she's not doing enough. She's not doing enough to justify getting picked right now. And so anyways, yeah, Domina's insane. She throws a wall down. Basically, half of the map is uncontestable. And it comes down to whether or not you got the shield break for it or the flanky. And this hero's crazy. S tier hero, Domina. So yeah, hopefully that makes some of these make a little bit more sense. Maybe just a smidge more sense. But anyways, yeah, back to Sombra. Not a very strong hero right now. I wouldn't pick her. Wait for the rework, I guess. Genji. You know, Genji's been propping up as of lately. Not even lately. The past, like, year, I feel like Genji's had to come back out of nowhere. I'm putting him in B tier. He's pretty good. Like, it doesn't feel like you have a Genji and the Genji's... Or Genji's a throw pick. You might have a thrower on Genji, but Genji isn't necessarily the throw pick. That's how it feels nowadays. And I feel like B tier is, like, those heroes that you can reasonably pick in most scenarios and it'd be fine. Maybe... let me rephrase that. Not most, but a lot of scenarios. Or they're just very good at their niche. Junkrat. How good is Junkrat? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how good Junkrat is today. Junkrat, like, moves around a lot on the tier list. D, B, C. He's not B, I'll tell you that. So the question is he C, D, or F? I don't feel like he's F. We might not even put anything in F, because I don't really think there's any heroes that are F. Like, unplayably bad. I think I'm gonna put him in C, because again, he dominates on his maps and his scenarios, and others not so much. But he's got his niche. He's got his strong niche. Again, Sombra doesn't even have her strong niche right now. Symmetra. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to ask chat, because honestly, I haven't seen very many Symmetras, and I don't know how good is she. How good is she in the Domina matchup? Like, I thought at first, I'm like, Symmetra mains are gonna be feasting because they just eat off of the shield. But I don't see any Symmetra mains, so I don't even know. So yeah, for this one, I'm definitely gonna have chat's input decided, because I don't really know. C can pop off. B, holy C. She's great versus Domina, pretty good. Good in Koth. Either B or C, would say leaning to C. All right, you know what? I think C is a safe bet. C's a safe bet, because yeah, playing Sim on Lijiang never gets old. That always happens. #1 DPS in EU. That's funny. Yeah, C can pop off for sure. Soldier 76. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that Soldier might be... He's doing better than Emery, I think. I think he's doing better than Emery. He's either top of C tier or he's made his way into B. I'm a little undecided. I want to go with B. We'll go bottom of B tier. He's got good damage output, so he can break shield reasonably. He can hit the flanks. Yeah, I mean, Soldier, what can I say? Tutorial hero. Still pretty consistent. Bastion is still a pretty good hero. He was kind of dominating last patch, but I think he's still good. C? I mean, in those Domina battles, like, having a Bastion helps so much. I think he's B. I think he's pretty well into B. And even if you're in games where Domina's, like, not banned, I'm still feeling pretty good about this tier list. Or sorry, games where Domina is banned. All right, Cass with Cat High Noon goes crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you're doing shit on Cass right now. I feel like he's top C tier. You don't have self heal, you can't run away. You're literally just clicking a shield. Better than Emery still. Better than Emery. But I feel like this hero's kind of AFK right now. Just a little bit. He got the self-heal buff. That's true. That's true. The perk. You got the perk for that. That's a pretty good perk. But, yeah. I don't think he's crazy right now. All right, finally, we're moving on to the rest of the tanks here. Let me sort them. Hold up. See, bang, 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 bang. Missing anyone? Hazards there. Those are the tanks. Okay, okay. So, tank tier list. Reinhardt's pretty good against Domina. Reinhardt's good against Domina, so he's already doing good. But even if you take Domina out of the equation, I feel like Reinhardt's not a bad hero at all. Like, just last season, we did it Ryan 50 hours. I got GM2, right? I think I got GM2. And that's considering Ryan was my worst tank. So, I think that says a lot. Ryan's a pretty good hero in the tank category. Am I going to say A, though? Maybe not quite A tier. Like, I don't think he's, like, a very strong pick. Like, he's, like, a top pick. But he's top B for sure. He's definitely in there. Winston. I feel like Winston's good right now. Am I smoking a pack chat? I feel like Winston's, like, A tier. Can go past shield. Bubble good. I feel like he's pretty good right now. I'm feeling confident with an A tier. Good Winston patch. Moving on, Roadhog. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the hell Roadhog's doing right now. I guess he's got decent shield break, right? I have not seen very many Roadhogs though. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. We played against some Roadhog today. And I was farming him on Emery. Good times, good times. And didn't they also just buff him though? I think they just buffed Roadhog also. Noob Stomper hero for sure, for sure. You know what? If he's gonna squeeze his way into B tier, it's gonna be bottom B tier, I think. That's how I'm feeling about Roadhog. No, bottom B or top C. It's just the thing is, I haven't played Roadhog, so I don't know how well he's like destroying shields. But I feel like he's probably destroying shield. But the question is, what does he do then? We'll do top C tier. Top C tier is safe. Doomfist. I feel like Doom's still pretty good. I'm not gonna put him in A tier though. I think I put Doom in B. Doom died. He did die. Did just die. F. To pay respects to Doomfist. I'm put him in B tier because he's diving. He can punch people. Doomfist can punch people. Use. Well, that's about it. I don't think there's really anything else to say. You can get past shield and do Doom things, and he's pretty high skill solo carry hero, so good hero if you want to main that one. Diva. I think Diva does absolutely nothing to Domina. I don't think she's doing anything to that hero. But outside of the Domina game, she's still really good. She's a really good hero. I'm gonna put her also in B tier. A lot of the tanks are gonna be high tiered. I think if we come to the end of this and I end up putting something in like D tier for tank, I'd be surprised. She pressures Vendetta pretty hard. Diva gets farmed by Vendetta. If it's a good Vendetta, Diva gets eaten alive. Okay. Hazard. I don't think Hazard's a particularly good hero as of right now. I'm putting him in C tier. I don't even have to think about that. I don't think he's a very good hero. D? Is he D tier bad? No, D tier is crazy, chat. He can't be D tier bad unless. I'll give you this. I'll give you bottom C tier. He's not D tier. He's not D tier. He is not D tier. It just feels like he doesn't do anything very well anymore. Like his thing was he was a all-around easier Doomfist, but now he just feels like this feels a little weak, a little weaker. D tier or C tier, but not D tier bad to where it's like you're probably gonna lose most of your games. Mauga, where's Meowga going? Where is Meowga going right now? Yeah, Mauga's been propping up. This guy's not too bad. This guy's not too bad. How well does he fare against Domino? I don't know. Yeah, I think he goes next to Roadhog. Who am I kidding? He goes next to Roadhog. Okay, so there's a couple B tier tanks and a couple C tier tanks. It's looking like a nice split right now. Yo, Spirit of Athena. Thank you for the 7 months, Spirit. Thank you, dude. Zarya. I think Zarya's a good tank. If you're a cracked Zarya, you farm right now. But A tier farming? Not quite. She's also B tier. That's what I believe. I know she has an insane ban rate. I know her bans are insane, but she's been nerfed so many times, and I don't think she's that crazy. Zarya's fallen off a bit. Still a good hero though. Put B tier. Ramatra Gaming. actually pretty good against Domina. I want to put him in A tier, but no, he's not A tier. He's also just B tier. There's a lot of B tier tanks. Yeah, he's also B tier. He's a very good all-around hero, but it doesn't feel like he's quite excelling at anything right now to put him in A tier. All right, wait, did I mess that up? No, we're good. Junker Queen. Now, if we're talking 6v6, this hero is like S tier. Her ult is insane in 6v6. Whoops, I didn't mean to scroll like that. Whoops. Okay, we're good. Wait, fix it. Okay, but in 5v5, like realistically, I'm going to be honest, guys. I think she's B tier. Like, I hate playing against Junker Queen, but... Or, sorry, not B tier, C tier. I feel like she's C tier. B, not C. Yeah, I'm feeling a strong C, a good C tier, but I don't think she's breaking into B. That's a hot. I guess it is. It just doesn't feel like. Again, you're up against Domina. You're not going to do too much. There's a lot of bad matchups for her. Bad maps. I don't know. Doesn't seem that insane. C tier. All right, Sigma. Sigma's kind of goated with the sauce. Even after getting nerfed, he's still pretty good. I think he's A tier good. It all comes down to that perk that Sigma has, where like Grasp gives him shield recharge. It's such a good perk. It's wait, sorry. Not what am I saying? Doing damage while shield is up gives regen to shield. That is the perk, if I recall correctly. They nerfed it, but that is still an insane shield or insane perk. So I'm feeling an A tier, right? And again, if not top B tier, there's so many people fighting for top B tier though. I want to just put him in A tier since I haven't put any in A tier in a while. I'm not gonna lie, but this is it. This is the ultimate tank to be top B tier for sure. Nobody's passing him in B tier. I'll say it right now. Nobody's passing him in B tier if I'm putting him in B tier. I'm still debating it. Now I'm gonna put him in A. I'm gonna put him in A. Yeah, Domina gets banned. This guy's fucking shit up 100%. All right, next up, Aricha. Aricha's not that crazy. She feels like she's crazy, but she's not that crazy. I'd go as far as to say, oh, her shield perk is so annoying. I'm not going to put her in C tier. I was about to, but I'm not. She's B tier for sure. She's B tier. Has so much sustain. Does so much damage. Risa good. Good hero. Wrecking Wheel. Hamster and a ball. Chat, how are you feeling about Hamster and a ball these days? How are you feeling about Hamster and a ball? I haven't played him, but I feel like on paper, he should be fucking shit up versus Domina. On paper, he should be really good against Domina. But then there's the aspect of it of like, yeah, you go in and you don't have to worry about Domina messing you up, but then Domina just throws a shield up and just messes up your whole team. So that is the predicament. That's the predicament. Because that would happen when you play Ball versus Sigma as well. It's like, okay, you don't have to worry about the Sigma messing you up. I mean, besides Rock, of course. But he's just going to walk down your whole backline. You're like, how's my whole team dying to a Sigma? And I feel like that probably happens with Domina as well. So I'm gonna go with my heart here and just say he's B tier as well. Like, he's able to get in there. You get a team comp to just full-on dive, it'll go crazy. He's good. But I think the teams... In general, teams are just going to get gate kept by Domina Shield. And if it's not Domina Shield, it's going to be Sigma. Yeah. I'm going to go with my heart and go B tier. And finally, we're moving on to supports. All right. They gave Zen 30% Discord. I don't think they reverted it. We are in a poke meta. This is a good hero right now, I think. I think this is a good hero. Now, you take Domina out of the equation, there's Sigma. I think this is still a good hero. Very good with Sigma. Now, is he a support that's going to be dominating? Let me scan through the supports real quick. Scanning through them. Top B tier. I feel like he's a top pick right now. But if people aren't playing like meta, then he's like, okay. He's like, whatever. Good. But not insane good. I'm going to do B tier. All right, Mercy. F tier. I don't even have to think about this. Mercy is the worst hero in Overwatch. I'm not even saying that to meme anymore or to hate anymore. I'm saying that firsthand as someone that played Mercy for 50 hours like 2 seasons ago. She's even worse now. This hero is terrible. F tier. Needs a rework for sure. I would not recommend anybody play Mercy. Even if she was good, I wouldn't recommend you play Mercy, if I'm being honest with you. But even more so now, she's terrible. Just bad heals, doesn't do anything. That is all. Moving on. Lucio. Lucio's not bad. Lucio's not a bad hero. He's a chill dude. He's a cool guy. How about the problem with Lucio is it's too easy to be AFK and do nothing on Lucio. There's too many Lucios that do that. But in general, he's a good hero. I'm gonna B for Boop. I agree. B for Boop. He's a good guy. Ana Overwatch. Oh, I think this is a bad patch for Ana, actually. This is a both Domina and Sigma. This is not a good patch for Ana. You are staring at shields. I don't think she's good right now. Now, I don't think she's so bad as to go to D tier, because at least you could heal bot. She puts out good heals, sleeps, and antis, but it's just a lot harder to get those good things off. So I'm going to put Ana in C tier. This is probably like one of the worst times to be an Ana main, I think. Not the worst, but one of the worst. No shields? Yeah, there's no shields. She's B tier. Moira. Why the hell are you playing Moira? Why is anybody playing Moira? What are they doing on Moira right now? What's the point? I play Moira, mods ban him. Ban that person. Yeah, I mean, I can't justify putting Moira above anything above C. Now, I'm debating if she's C, though. Because I oddly feel like she's not that much worse than Ana is right now. Like, depending how you play Moira, you could get some things done on the flank. But I'm going to put her in C tier. Yeah, not D tier bad. D. That's final. Brig. I think Brig's kind of bad, too. Because, like, yeah, again, you could like, swing on Domina and not worry about getting insta-killed. But you also have a big shield in your face, and you're not going to get Inspire ever unless you turn off your brain and walk a Domina, which maybe the Domina doesn't kill you if it's just her, but somebody else will. Or maybe she does. Maybe she crystals you and just boops you and you do nothing. Yeah, this is not a good hero right now, I don't think. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as to put Brig in D tier. Why would you play Brig right now? Matter of fact, I'm going to make a comparison with Brig and Misuki in a... You know what? Let me do it now. Actually. Misuki. I feel like Brig and Misuki are very similar in the sense that they're both close range, and they need to farm their healing. Now, the difference is Misuki can turn off his brain and hit the back line. He can feed, he can int, and then just go back. Brig can't do that. And he also has CC, which is pretty good. So I feel like Misuki is a better Brig. In current day, he is a better Brig. Not a better Lucio, a better Brig. Even though his healing sucks. And that's the thing, his healing sucks. So the question is, where am I going to put him on the tier list, considering that his healing suck? And for reference, as of right now, his healing, when you get the max multiplier on the aura, is the same as Lucio without the amp. So we're talking Lucio just AFK with heal aura on. He does the same healing at max aura, which is kind of bad. Now, given he has the hat throw thing, where he can heal a couple people with the hat. He has 2 armor packs. That's basically what it is. It's like 2 armor packs, which is why I keep comparing him to Brig. So he's a better Brig, but he's not that good. And his ult is not that good. His ult lasts like 3 seconds. And don't get me wrong, I hate playing against his ult. It's strong for those 3 seconds, but it's like 3 seconds. So I think Misuki is C tier. He's very popular right now. So if it's a popularity contest, he's going up to like A tier, but I don't think he's that good. I think he actually needs buffs a little bit. That's what I think. 6 seconds. His ult lasts 6 seconds. There you have it. Fact checked. But that kind of makes me question his tier list. Do all these heroes need buffs? Yeah, probably. Probably everything C and below needs like something. Anyways, yeah, C tier's where I think he belongs. Moving on. Baptiste. Baptiste has good shield damage, good heals. Window is a good ult in this poke meta that we have going on here. Overall, not a bad hero. I wouldn't say he is exceptional like A tier. I want to bap every game. I definitely don't want to bap on King of the Hill or like Flashpoint. Probably not either. I'll put him in B tier though. Bap's pretty good. He's pretty good. Moving on. Kiriko. Chat, how are you feeling about Kiriko today? How's Kiriko doing in this year of Overwatch? For the first time in a while, I don't find myself being as annoyed by Kiriko's. I don't feel as annoyed by playing against Kiriko's. And maybe it's because I'm playing a lot of Emery. That probably has a lot to do with it, actually. She still gets picked a lot. But how good is she is the question. A, B, she's not A tier. I'm not going to put her in A tier. I wouldn't put her in C tier either. I think she'd B. Her ult's still very good. She has pretty good damage. Can flank, angle, doesn't have to shoot shield. Her healing's solid. She's not a bad hero. Yeah, she wins. She's the best DPS in the game. It's Kiriko. I'm gonna put her in B tier. I'll put her in the middle. All right, moving on. Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver is terrible. Why does this hero exist right now? Why does hero? Why do we? Matter of fact, I'm leaving Lifeweaver for last. I'm gonna get back to that one. Hold the thought. Hold the thought, chat. Illari. Illari is insane. Illari is insane, and the reason why is because they buffed her damage. And if I recall correctly, they buffed her damage to where she could two-shot people, like reduced HP heroes, which is crazy. We have not had a support capable of doing that in a minute. Besides the Ana headshot perk, I don't know. Don't fact check me on all these things, but one thing's for sure is I know Illari is insane right now. I don't think they nerfed her enough either. Kiri can't two-shot. I think she still needs the melee, unless they buffed her to where she can. I don't know. Kiri can two-tap. Okay, chat. I don't know shit. I don't know shit anymore. But either way, I think Illari is still like winning it right now. She's a very strong support, and her ult is good because she just goes over the shields. And oh, something I found out recently is her healing on the gun thing, like her right click. It has one of the highest burst healing in the game. Did you guys know that? It heals faster and more than pretty much all the other healings. Given it's a small resource though, but that's something I didn't really know until I was looking into stats to see what Jetpack Cat's healing was, and I was comparing it to all the other supports. And then yeah, I found out like, oh wow, that's a lot of healing in just a short period of time. With the burst, no perks. I'm not even counting perks, just base healing. But yeah, she's got a good like burst heal to save somebody. And I mean, Pylon's not bad. It just free auto heals. Yeah, Lari's a good hero. Good hero. I see her getting nerfed eventually. Juno. How are we feeling about Juno? I think Juno's good. I don't think she's bad. Torpedoes, gets over shields. F? C? That bad? No way. Like, I look at it, I think Juno's better than Misaki. Her speed ring is nice. I think she's in B tier. I don't think she's bad at all. She's not like the best support pick you can pick, but she's good. She's good. She has Oh, true. They gave her headshots. I forgot about that. They baked the headshots into her base kit. Yeah, Juno's good. Juno's good. Moving on. Wooyoung. Wooyoung. I'm going to be honest. I don't know where Wooyoung sits right now. Personally, I wouldn't want a Wooyoung on my team. I'm tempted to put him in B tier still. Like I'm asking myself the question, does Wooyoung need a buff? I don't think he needs a buff, but I also don't want him on my team, so it's kind of conflicting thoughts here. I'm going to go ahead and just say that he might be like low B. Very, very low B tier. Like bottom of the barrel B tier. That's what I think. Because he's still got good damage output. His ult is pretty good. Yeah. He can curve his bullets past the shield. He can play really far across the map. Yeah, Wooyoung's not bad. All right. Jetpack Cat, guys. Jetpack Cat. How are we feeling? What do you guys think Jetpack Cat is? This is probably going to be another one of my hot takes. What do you guys give Jetpack Cat on the rating list? Jetpack Cat gets banned almost every single game. SS, AS, high B. Savior of Overwatch. Jetpack Cat gets banned almost every game, but we got to remember Sombra at one point was getting banned almost every game. And that doesn't necessarily mean the hero's good. It just means people don't want to play against it. I think Jetpack Cat is C, maybe B. No. I'm gonna go B, bottom B tier. And let me explain. So, being able to pick up your teammates, very strong ability, incredibly strong, especially with how fast the Jetpack Cat can move. I mean, Jetpack Cat grapple with High Noon is insane. It is insane, and that's just one of the things you can do with it. Now, there's also strategies of like moving your tank to high ground and all these other things, which is like, that is revolutionary. I mean, Lifeweaver kind of did it before, but... Oh, wait, let me scroll down. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Lifeweaver kind of did that before, but we'll talk about that later. And Jetpack Cat, something I didn't know until I looked it up, her healing is actually pretty good. Like it's pretty high healing. Like just from the guns, the healing is good. It's better than, from what I saw, it was better than Anna's. It was better than Juno's. It was better than, I think it was like one of the highest. Quite literally. So she's got good heals and very good maneuverability. So like she's not easy to dive, not easy to like shoot. Very good stats in that regard. However, there's not much other utility besides what I just mentioned. So it's like if you're playing Jetpack Cat, you've got to go for like these strats of like, you know, ult, grapple, and you know, dive. I feel like you got to dive really hard with Jetpack Cat too. Otherwise, you're just a heal bot, which I don't think being a heal bot as a support is enough of a selling point. So when you're able to get a good dive together, Jetpack Cat can be kind of nasty. But I think in the general scope of the game, she's not as strong as people make her out to be. She's just all right. In the general scope of the game, she's just all right. Maybe even, yeah, that's about it. She's just all right. Because, like, she's just lacking the utility besides the grapple. Like, imagine it's a game where you don't have any, like, there's no synergy. Like, you don't have a cast the high noon with. You don't have a tank that you're going to drop behind because the map geometry is shit. Maybe you're playing, like, I don't know. Maybe you're playing, like, second point Gibraltar, right? And you have, like, a Reinhardt. You're going to try to fly through the joke, and you're going to get beamed by the people on top of the shuttle. There's just not too much to do there. Let me think. Anything else I want to say about Jetpack Cat? Oh, and the ult. The ult isn't that OP. The ult is actually pretty balanced. It's not like other support ults where it feels like a fight win. Like Kitsune is an insane ultimate. Insane support ult. B-Drop is an insane support ult. Transcendent's insane. Alari's ult is actually really good right now. But Jetpack Cat is like, okay, you might be able to kidnap somebody. Depends on the map for sure. But it's also very counterable. That's the other thing. So as far as support ults go, I would not say it's like, in general, even an above average ult. And that's where I'm at with Jetpack Cat. She's like bottom B tier. Like the hero doesn't need buffs. She's fine as is. And if anything, maybe even a small nerf to the move speed, because the move speed is what makes like grapple high noon. The cat got him. Back. Chat, type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you can hear me. There we go. Okay, we're back. All right, so now to finish off this tier list, we only have one hero, Lifeweaver. We finished Jetpack Cat, Lifeweaver. So, where does Lifeweaver go, and why did I save him for last? Well, to answer the second question, why the hell do we have Lifeweaver when Jetpack Cat exists? What's the point? What is the point of having Lifeweaver when Jetpack Cat exists? Pedal platform, why do we have that? There's just no point. You like his drip diff? Yeah, this hero is due for a rework, I think. Now, is he F tier? No, he's not F tier. He's not so bad as to be Mercy. He's just like kind of not a good hero to pick over Jetpack Cat, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and just put him in D tier. That's how I'm feeling about Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver needs a rework the pedal platform. That ability is useless. His ult is better than Mercy's. That's true. Damage is it is good damage. It is good damage too. But I just don't see why you'd pick him over the cat still. Unless like your team is just plain poke. And does he shred Dominus shields like that? Can you actually afford to do that as Lifeweaver? Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna be generous actually. Now that I've thought about it more, bottom C tier. Bottom C tier, no greater. That's final. I just want to put him in D tier because pedal platform's so stupid. But I'm not gonna do that. Bottom C tier, and that's final. The tier list is over, chat. The tier list is over. Any disagreements here? How's this looking? Oh, I forgot. He can throw the seed now. I forgot about that. B is flooded. Yeah, there's a lot of B tier. I mean, what can I say? There's a lot of good heroes. That's a good sign if there's a lot of B tier. Anything C tier or below probably needs some kind of buff or change to them. But B tier and above, they're in good spots or need to get nerfed. Will this be a lot different for 6v6? For 6v6, a couple heroes would get changed. Onron would go up from C tier to potentially high B tier. Vendetta would be S tier. Who else? I don't know if Winston would still be A tier anymore. There's a couple here. Oh, yeah, Queen would go up to A tier. There's a lot of heroes that would get swapped around for sure. But yeah, that's it. That's a tier list. How far back do I need to go back for the Misaki thoughts? You have to go to the other VOD because my stream just cut out. But I don't know, like 5 minutes. I did supports last. And yeah, that is it. That concludes the yeatle tier list. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Let's play some Overwatch. Let's play some Overwatch. Wait, we can both.
Okay, gamers, if you like this video, chances are you'll like this next one, so be sure to click here for a good time.